Hey everybody, welcome back. We're playing some Super Auto Pets, sneaking in a little Super Auto Pets late by my standards, 6:42 p.m. We are on free to play. Okay, let's give it a try. I mean, you never should have let me out last time because when I got out, I think you already know what I'm going to say, there was carnage. Here's a question for you. Never mind the question. Here's the answer. You make a 4-2 pig instead of a 2-3 duck, even though 2-3 kind of from a stat line feels more appealing. And then you give your pig, as we play as the lazy bikers, you give your pig a bee so that after it kills anything, it spawns a bee. So the worst I thought we were going to do there was probably lose, to be fair, but I thought maybe a draw was more likely. I'm willing to try this, but I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm not sure that we should have the 4-2 in front of the horse, even though the horse obviously gets a benefit. That's just the mosquito difference, honestly. No matter where we placed it, we were running into some trouble there. It's just been like some really cursed early game shops. So we're definitely going to get a pig. An ox is insane at all times in the game. Don't hit the ant. That's all I could ask for. And then we're basically just looking for a pill. If the pig's hanging around with the bee, it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. If anything, we're probably looking to like pill this horse in front of the ox to get some extra juice going on. That turtle in front of that pig is going to be kind of nasty, honestly. But we also have melon armor of our own. And the best part is they can't say it's unfair. Well, we lost, so they probably won't be saying it's unfair regardless. Good. Okay, let's get things going here. This squad, there's some work to be done. Let's just put it that way. This is not super helpful, but you can roll a spider and get the benefit of the horse buffing it. That being said, we do want to... I mean, we want a lot of things, honestly. The next thing to go is going to be the horse. So I'm going to give the spider meat. Out of everything that we had there that just seemed the most practical, an ox will win you rounds by itself. All we need to do is give it the opportunity to do so. Hey, an ant at the back. What the heck is going on? I've seen it more often lately. It can't be the right choice because the only reason you would run an ant is because of its effect, I think. So anytime we're stuck with a pig this long, you know things are a little rough. Straight up, I'm putting my money where... I'm not putting my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna pill you in front of the ox. I thought about dumping the horse, but the situation doesn't call for it yet. Let's freeze you, freeze you. Freeze you. So that's going to be a level 3. And then, you know what? I'm willing to just buy one just to get it out here. Save us some money next time. I didn't really like anything else that was available. This is still bad because a level 3 pig does nothing for you. That's pretty good, though. Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of... They're probably running, like, a meme build where they only do fish or something, but I'll take all the wins I can get right now. So we won. We're on round 6. I'm still going to hit level 3. But a pig... Now, that's literally the only benefit we could have wanted from it, and it worked out, so I'll take it. I think we'll be... We should have taken the swan earlier, but I think we'll be transitioning from horse to swan, roughly equivalent stat lines. You know, 4-2 versus 3-3. This seems bad. But the early bison is cracked. That's very helpful. So, let's get rid of you, and the spider will be next to go. We'll take you. We'll take you. We'll buff the bison. We're not... You know what? We would much rather have a deer. We're probably going to pill the spider in front of you next turn. Yeah, so, and then we'll run a deer instead. I don't mind this. I also would not really mind rolling a swan, but... Or, sorry, a skunk. I don't know why. I mean, I guess because they start with an S, but I get those animals confused. You don't want to get them confused in real life. Boy, let me tell you. Find yourself in a stinky world of hurt. Omega piece. Well, keep trying. Now, let's see. Pill you right here. Obviously, we're not going to stick with the dog. Roll a deer. Feed a bison. I think you feed a bison. And I'm actually like a believer in starting to move the ox back. Like migrate it back a little bit. Because honestly, it... well, this was a bad situation for it. But maybe not. Maybe not that bad. I like, you know, being a dream crusher. And I think that when you... when you got the ox at the back, they think they're going to win, then they run into melon armor, and they're like, oh no! And you're like, oh yes. Oh yes. I'd love to make the boar work, man. I'll tell you, it's not... Well, we can't get rid of the pig. So you'd have to get rid of, like, the swan. You could make it a... It's just not that good, is it? I mean, I know I said that, like, that one time, and then the first time I used it, I was like, actually, it's cracked. But I've come back around to the other side, where I'm like, no, I think it's actually garbage. I think it's actually poison. And we have to keep the pig. Nothing else is getting to level 3, you know, immediately here. It's pretty nasty, honestly, that melon armor did some serious damage, but... We're going to lose to Honey Badger. Very common, very fair. You know what you do to take out Honey Badger? Forget the monkey. Start running a crocodile, which I know we had the access to a second ago, but I'm not going to buy another deer because I want to sell deer to run crocodile. Sure, go up a level. We're not on lethal. I'm not sweating that. Forget a boar. Not interested. Not interested, really. Interested, because if we get you to level 3, then we can sell the pig. And it'll sell for like $1 billion. Okay, yeah, because if we lose, we will want to get rid of the deer. We could pill it, but I don't want to freeze our shop to the point where like chocolate can't show up. Breaking the melon armor, very nice though. We draw these. Oh, dude, we're getting screwed by the honey. As I have inflicted on so many others, now it is being inflicted onto us as well. And it doesn't seem fair. We really want it to be crocodile. But we're trying to like force it now, which is not a good methodology. This is what we needed, okay. Did I see a crocodile and then roll past it? That wouldn't surprise me. Now we've got 7 gold back. We're just going to put you out here. I don't care to give you a B. I'll take another goose. We're not on lethal. Our snake is not that good, but it's okay. Now we're still looking to get either a crocodile or a tiger to run behind the snake would also be pretty cracked. Bison's doing some killer work here. I'm very appreciative. You know what? Just what it did was enough for me to lose, but only barely. This is so much better of a team than you would expect for 4 wins here. But alas, we're not playing you know, a different game. We're playing the game we're on right now. That's very nice. I think that the most sensible thing we could do is honestly that, if we're going to roll it like this for a minute. And we are. We'll get the snake next time. I mean, I'm surprised we're in this. This is what happens when you lose early. You can find yourself in this position. We're about to get 2 buses. Oh, we might not even get to that point. I think we're already toasted. Holy cow. Like, this was a good run in principle. It just all went wrong. And it started from the early shop where the best thing we got was a pig. Hit the fish, hit the fish, hit the fish. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Not this time. It'll be the wet turtles, man. Wet tortoise, scary. Wet turtle, just another day at the office. It just goes to show you, you know. Sometimes even like, because our build was fairly meta, but even our, well, kind of, except for all the mistakes I made. Even with that so-called meta-ness, didn't turn out all that well. You know, that's why I like to march to the beat of my own drum. If I'm going to fail, I'd like to at least Frank Sinatra it, you know, Paul Anka it, do it my way, so to speak. Nice try, you almost had me. And yet now that we think about it, you never even had your car. This is a textbook start so far. I love what we got going on here. You're going to start here. It's okay. You're going to then buy this. It's much worse. I think we are going to take a blowfish, and we'll squeeze that blowfish right here. We're going to buy a 2-3, or we're going to buy honey. We should buy honey. I know that seems controversial. That'll be another level up for us, but the numbers that we have on our side right now are already pretty good. I'm not sweating that. The peacock at the end is going to be a little scary, but I think this is it's the value of the honey. That's why you take the honey over a 2-3, because you get that like stop in the middle. I think you roll once. Don't respect it. See what you get? I respect it a lot. Now we want to do something like this so we get 2 triggers, I think, because a 1-4 is not that impressive. Okay, so we've got 3 wins in 3 matches. This is really good. What do we do next? You always want to look for something to get to level 3, but don't tunnel vision on it. Like, remember, you got the rest of the squad. This is easy mode. Something that helps us scale like a rabbit would actually be pretty sick. And there is a part of me that says, you know what is also sick is a hedgehog to go with your blowfish. And having one so early, this is a very scary move, but that's okay. Having one so early, I can't disagree that a hedgehog feels like it would hit the spot right now. Why don't we give you some meats? Yes. We'll consider pilling an otter in front of you next turn. I don't know 100%, but I know you're like, this is where he throws. There's no throw to be seen here. This squad is perfect so far. This will be interesting. I feel okay. I feel okay, sure. You know, your dolphin got a great snipe there. Congrats. Let's get weird. I'm going to pill you. Let's roll 1 hedgehog, 2 blowfish. That way we get more triggers with less distributed damage. We really, as much as I would like to roll with some of the stuff we got, like to get meat and get some utility out of it, I think we're better off getting garlic so that our units are more likely to come out the other side of this feeling a little bit better. There goes your melon armor at least. Double blowfish trigger. Mission not failed yet. Mission not failed, by the way. Mission drawn as we get set up here. I don't cry about that. That's great news. Take me to level 2. A shark? No, thank you. You need one of these. We could use one more, honestly. That's also very nice. If we could get 2 leveled 2 blowfish, I would be in heaven. You could roll a parrot, but I don't think it's too likely to work out. Now we're spending too much gold on perspective rerolls, but we could just make 1 level 2 blowfish now and see how the mood strikes us. That was close, but we got there. I love a hurt trigger build. It's just a fun time. No matter what, we're going to want to pop you on. Let's pop you on here. I don't mind. Forget that. We're rolling again. I know I said don't do this. I didn't know what I was talking about. What about a penguin? Ooh. Okay. What about a penguin to scale everything? Or adding another level 1 hedgehog into the mix. I mean, we just weren't going to beat this. I mean, we came really close, actually, but we're just not going to beat a big garlic buffalo on that round. That's just common sense, I might say. So start here, combine. Now we got a level 2. Forget a penguin, man. We need some units with health. Don't forget a penguin. This is where it all goes wrong. Now, a 1-2 penguin. Usually we want a skunk too, but a 1-2 penguin, I don't mind it getting killed by the hedgehog. I think it's like it doing 1 damage at the start is not in my long-term plan regardless. This is also really bad. It's not good, But it could. That's the same guy. You put me up against the same guy, you're going to get the same results sometimes. It's just the way of the world, man. I would put you at the front with a stake. That's about it. There's the crocodile we were looking for last match. At this point, I think we got to embrace that, like, maybe the ox has a way forward, the fish has not yet. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go all in on this one level 2 blowfish. And then a whale eats the hedgehog, completely nullifying its meat, but making me laugh. Which is worth something. And getting an extra trigger, without a doubt, on our blowfish, which is almost worth 1 meats' value. Man, we were so close, too. Okay, hold on. This was all set up. Now that we're on 1 life, it's about to get very serious. Take some more HP. We really need some more damage as well, to be honest. Like, it's not great. That's probably the most ambitious honey you're ever going to see in your life. There's a lot of units with a decent amount of HP here. That frightens me, although we did kill that leopard before it got a chance to shoot. But all these units have so much HP. How'd you get so much HP? All right, we're going to run one more back. I'm embarrassed. We got 4 wins and 5 wins with a meta build and with a meme build. The snipes are not... they're not doing it for me right now. Be the smooth abs. Spheres are smooth, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, we draw these. Toronto boy. I'm just a Toronto boy. I'ma just shop at Roots. Okay, good stuff. I mean, I'm just gonna shop at OVO. I know all the brands. I know all the brands. Don't kid yourself. Many people are saying this. Many brands are saying this. I'm gonna feed a cricket an apple, man. That's what this squad looks like to me. It looks like it's in need of an apple. I don't want to combine any of our units that are better when they're wide. It's kind of pog. It's kind of pog. I'm not saying the apple did it, but it did something. I'll take you. I'll roll you. I'll roll you. There's a very, very risky roll. You know what? At this point, I will combine you to put a spider out there instead. I bet we're pilling an ant next turn. I know. Well, you know what? Perhaps I was a little hasty. Horses are okay for a bit now. I think the dream play is to roll a horse until you get a turkey. Well, I'm not so happy with the way that worked out. But then you pivot the horse to a turkey. What I'll actually probably do is not do that. And instead roll a turkey and a horse. And then be like, where did it all go wrong? That sounds like me. That's the dream team right here. I mean, this is actually like a cracked squad for a horse. But is a horse good enough to get it done here? I would... Oh my god. Actually turned out pretty well. I can't be mad. I think the answer is maybe. I think it depends, honestly, how many horses we get. I feel like we do better by, like, selling you and just rolling 2 sheep instead. And we can always combine them next turn to try to get to, like, a faster level 3 or something like that. But I also feel like you can take one of these for now. Okay, well then what we're going to do is actually this. And then we're going to buy this sheep and put it right here. Now, if you can pill a level 2 sheep, you can get to a level 3 unit. Basically, instantaneously. So let's just keep it around. I mean, a level 3 ram to fuel a bison. It's one of those plays that I think is more cute than it is actually good. But I think there's a first time for everything. Honestly, I don't know if we combine the sheep, though, man. Like, look at the efficacy we're getting out of this. It's not going to last too much longer, I think, but It's doing great work. Stop trying to force me to take the otter, okay? Like, you had your chance. I actually love the otter, like, in general. I'm pilling you. Get out of here. You stink. I love the otter in general, but... I mean, there's no but really involved, but... I love the otter in general. We just never had space for it on this run. So now we sold our spider, and we're running a spider again. It's a mixed-up world we find ourselves in. What a crazy web we weave. This seems not that bad. We draw. I thought we were going to win, honestly, but we need that little something extra. I'm hoping it comes from going up a tier. That could be big. The thing is, what do we want to buff? Like, the answer is actually, right now, and maybe I've lost it. It's been suggested. But I feel like the answer right now is we actually want the monkey that buffs itself. And you're just going to become like a total Chad. And then everything else is summon builds. And eventually maybe we get a turkey and things get mixed around. I don't know. I can't say for certain, but... Dude, this build is actually kind of cracked. That's what, 5? 4. Okay, well, let's not speak too soon. You don't, well, no. You don't need meat yet. Forget all this. Take a cricket, go up a level. It's here. We might as well embrace it. We're taking an apple, man. The self-buffing monkey and all the rest. It's four summons and a bison monkey, essentially. Interesting. An interesting way to play it. Okay. We do have anti-melon armor tech just from the fact that we summon so many units. Nice try, but if you're going to have a honey badger a little bit stronger than that. Now we have a turkey. And I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do and make a mistake. I'm going to sit... Oh. Okay. I think you sell a spider. That's a given. And I think you sell... It only works 3 times. 3 times. I think you sell a cricket. And you run a fly. Since it only works 3 times, we can put it right there, man. No, you need to be one more back. Okay. Oh, no, you need to be one more back. Oh, no, that's okay. I mean, it's not okay. We're going to miss out on a summon as a result. This might be the perfect example of, like, too much of a good thing. And actually, we don't want turkey in the back. Fly can only summon 3 times, so it's going to shoot its whole wad here anyway. We want horse in the back because it can sustain a hit. We want turkey to level up. This might be too much. I mean, this is like full on, like... this is like an offensive build to go up against. I'm sorry. But the only thing I'm going to say in my defense is I never do it. I swear. So, like, I think that makes it a little bit more acceptable, maybe. Level 2 turkey now. Okay, that's pretty good, too. The monkey's still buffing itself, which is actually so funny. For now, brother, why don't you just take a chili pepper, call me in the morning. Maybe level yourself up. Oh, my God. Now... we might want to sell a horse at this point, because a single tiger, which I'm praying I haven't seen yet, but a single tiger does more than, oh, well played, than our level 3 horse does. Because it'll give 3/3 instead of just 3. So this opens up some interesting space for us. It's not like we're relying on a bison. A level 2 monkey. And we're very far away from lethality. So I'm feeling okay here. We just don't want to get sniped. Guess suppose I was asking for it, honestly, but we didn't even come close. We crushed them. You don't need melon armor yet. We can wait a touch. Ooh, shall we? So, if we get the tiger moving, everything we summon gets a 12/12 buff from the turkey and the tiger, and we summon a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. This is... I feel like a scumbag. The more wins I get, the worse I feel. But in a way, the better I feel, because the worse I feel. You know what I mean? Okay, I suppose. You having a 1-up is also very funny, but let's do it like this. Ooh. Probably level up that fly next time. Now I'm like, we've reached the point where I'm like, I hope we lose or draw so that we don't have to get rid of this very fun run that we've all been enjoying so much. I don't know. Okay, well, you know, be careful what you wish for. 16-17 squirrel, holy cow. He's reinventing the meta. Me too, in some ways. For now. I love this 41-42 monkey, followed by the roving band of mobs. It's like a big Dark Souls boss, and then all the boys behind them. Here's what I'm going to say. Congrats. A pogged up level 2 leopard is a lot of fun. Congratulations to you. I'll never be mad about losing to that. I would have only been mad about losing to the same build I was already running, so I don't have a leg to stand on. Hey, great episode though. At least we got a 9 win. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. See ya!